Yeah, sorry. Earlier today, we were trying to stream the podcast with Ben Johnson, and that wasn't working. So I wasted a lot of his time. So I felt bad about that. Um, but okay, we did the podcast, and it's going to come out June 12th. Coincidentally, the day my Chessable course is going to come out. So my course will be available for purchase on June 12th, and obviously you don't have to just buy it for yourself. Maybe you want to give it to your friends as a present. There you go. A Father's Day gift, as you will. I don't really want to give away all this stuff in the course. You have to buy the course. And there's a short and sweet. There's other things you can watch, introduction, where you haven't bought the course, but you get a little taste of it. If you've bought Chessable courses before, you know what I'm talking about, and so forth. I don't think it was OBS's fault. I think there was like one thing we had to do, and we didn't do it. Or, less likely, there was one thing Ben Johnson had to do, and he didn't do it. I'm assuming it was on our end. So we're the ones streaming. But I don't know. And we've had this problem before, and Karen always fixes it. Like, we've had it where people say, like, the other guy is much lower, Karen pushes buttons, and then it's fixed. But somehow pushing the buttons didn't fix it. I wasn't planning on doing any chess today, except for when Karen shows up, we're going to do puzzles, and maybe we'll do something else if she wants. I was just going to talk to the chat. So the Chessable course is called Starting Out with D4. I don't know what the price is, because they don't know what the price is. They'll probably decide like on June 10th or something. So I don't know what. And you can either buy the course, just the written part, or you can play it over on Chessable, or you can buy the video. I guess you can't buy the video without the course. So you can buy the course, which is relatively cheap, or you can buy the video with the course, and that costs more. The video covers every variation of the course. So it's a good thing to have, because you have it forever, you own it. And one good thing about Chessable, compared to other stuff that you've purchased or watched for free, is their support. So you watch a video and you're like, well, why didn't black play e5 on move 7? That wins. And then you can actually, in the Chessable course, say, in this variation, does an e5 win for black? And I'll answer it. And other people can answer too. There's a community of people in Chessable. So if you have any questions after you bought the course, you can ask them. And the best thing about Chessable, because as I said in the podcast today, most of my life I was either poor or lower middle class, depending on your definition. I mean, there were times we couldn't buy food, even when I lived in Europe, and the local grocer would let us buy food, print out the receipt, and then keep it. And then when we had money, we could come in and pay for the receipt, because she was nice like that. And she did that for more than one. I saw her doing that, and I'm like, can we do that? So if you have financial issues where you're like, I don't know if I can afford a course, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. So within 30 days, if you decide you don't want the course, or you decide, I shouldn't have bought this, I can't afford it, then you just get your money back, and we don't ask why. So that's a good thing about Chessable, is if you have buyer's remorse, you have 30 days to end your remorse. But yeah, the community is an important part of Chessable, where you can talk to other people who bought the Chessable course, plus the author, and get more information. Like, I don't understand this line, or, whatever. There's more than 250 variations in the course. And also there's other variations that aren't considered variations. They're clickables. So probably there's about 500 different lines. And it's in 15 chapters. Each chapter is a different opening. except the chapter that's odds and ends, where I talk about very strange moves black can play. Then there's like 3 or 4 different openings. I'm also doing a master class, which you can buy as a bundle with the course, that has to do with the course. And that's a 2-hour live session where people can be interactive and chat and ask questions during the lecture. And that'll be on the Chessable Classroom. And that'll be at the end of July. But if you buy it with the course, you'll save money. And so forth. No, that's not correct moves. You can watch the course 1,000 times in 30 days and then return it for free. You'll get all your money back. Yeah, they don't care how much you've watched the course. You have 30 days, and if you're like, I don't like this course sucks. Or, man, I need that money, I got to go buy some beer. Then just get your money back. They don't ask why you're returning it. You can tell them if you want, like, this course sucks. Or, I like this course, but, I can't afford it. Or I'm a cheapskate. Or I just buy courses for 25 days and I just keep doing it. Whatever. If you want to tell them that. Can I pirate the course and then demand money back? Well, they'd have to see that you bought it from them to get your money back. So I guess not. I guess there's a way you could trick them. If you're good with, tricking people, you might be able to convince them you bought the course even though you didn't, and then get your money back. But I doubt it. Possible, I don't know. You could try to game the system. But they want their customers to be happy. And the reason is, I believe, I haven't talked to them about the business stuff, but, I've been in business. I assume they have a lot of repeat business. And so you don't want to make anybody mad ever. The customer is always right. And you're hoping that customers who buy courses, that they like them. So they do a lot of work on the courses that are not the stuff I've done, but they perfect it. And then they want you to buy more courses. And obviously, if you're mad and you don't like the customer service, you're not going to buy any more courses. So they try to keep the customer happy. And the product's good because if the product isn't good, they say so. So if I send them stuff and they're like, no, like shoot that again, or you forgot to say this, or and they have people who beta test the course, who are official people who are Chessable people, and they get the course for free, and they write lots of comments like, I think you should do this, and I don't understand this. And there were about 18 suggestions, and I covered one of them I thought was wrong. I was like, no, this is fine. And the other ones, I changed something. I did something that made the course better because the beta people were like, oh, you forgot to do this, or you didn't do this. And then the people who work at Chessable do all kinds of work to make the course look better and have a better feel than, I'm a noob. This is my first course. He said it gets a lot easier when you do second and third course, which I will do. But first course, I'm sort of guessing what to do. And sometimes I guess wrong and I have to fix it. There is some stuff I have to fix still. I believe tomorrow I'm going to finish everything they want me to do. It's a lot of post-production stuff. It's a short 30-second, 5-minute videos for, discussing the course with people. Yeah, promo stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Chessable quality control is really good. That was one thing I didn't know. I thought, it's a big company that has people that do quality control, and there's different areas of quality control to make sure that the courses are good. And so forth. The alphas don't get to test, just the beta.